Hey guys, it's Jess from CraftyScrappyMamas. And I just want to show you the
charm
that I made. Now this is a charm from the old day timer. I used just some bits and pieces from old jewelry, turned jewelry, which is fine, that works for me. And then I feel like I had two more things on here that kind of disappeared. Who knows where they went. So I now made a new one with odds and ends. I did a post on Instagram of what I used, and I just basically used jewelry pieces. And I'm going to show you guys the funniest thing, and you're going to laugh. So I use odds and ends, like stuff that's missing. I only have one pair of an earring. Like this is an earring. I only have one pair of those. I can't find it. I dropped it, whatever. So look what I found while looking for the odds and ends. Does that look familiar? Yep. So clearly, when I did this one months ago, I either didn't know where this one was, had it and wanted to not use it. It was a piece of something else. But it turns out that I did have both of those pieces. So when I saw that, when I finished this, I had both of them in the area, but when I finished is when I found that I, in fact, did have the earring. Just they weren't in the same spot or in the same bag. So I kind of have a crazy setup here, but I wanted to show you. So I found these leaves that I had picked up a long time ago. And I think about you, Vanessa, when I see these. So I remember a long time ago you like green and you like leaves. So I think about you. Okay, so then I have this heart, which I believe was an earring. It was an earring. And this J, that was just, I think I got this at, what's that store? New York & Company. Got that J. Had a little, like, snake chain. I just took it off. And this little bead set here, I bought these beads separately, and I made, these were earrings at one point. Remember when chandelier earrings were like nobody's business? Like everybody had them. I had made a pair of chandelier earrings with these pieces. But one of the other earrings broke. So I had all the pieces still, and I just kept it, and that's what I used for that. It's not really the back side, but it's the way it's hooked. Like there's stuff on the front between, do you see it? Between the leaf? Stuff on the back, so to bring some color to the back. But of course they swing around, so it's not like it's front or back. I have these 3 beads from a pair of earrings, again, from a pair of earrings. It says teal. It's not reading teal when it's next to that green, but there you go. It's like a dark teal. These are wood beads, and these are like those frame beads. And then just a long, this is one continuous, sorry. This is one continuous long piece that they're all like hooked to. And I put 2 leaves at the very end of it, like a little tail. And then this is a hook from an old keychain that I kept. I think it was in the old keychain that had a little globe on it that you probably get at like an amusement park or something. It wasn't from Great Adventure this year. It's old. It must have been from a vacation I took to Florida or something like that with Sammy or something. So it had something on it. Anyway, so I found that and I was like, that's a perfect latch, and it'll just hook right in. So let me show you how it's going to hook into the planner. Just so I let this little hook last longer, I'm not going to mess with it too much, but it's one of those when you release this part, it kind of unhooks here. But just so I'm not having to mess with that, I'm just going to pop open that. So I'm going to just check it here and see. So it's about this long. So if I hook it here, it has to go up and around. And I think that's the perfect spot. If I went here, I think it's going to be a little too short on the outside. Actually, no, I think that's going to be better, that second hook. So for this one, I'm going to use the second hook. And I'm going to close it. And I see that my planner is already kind of full. Okay, my next thing I want to ask planner making people is, can we make these rings a little bit bigger? I think these are 1-inch rings, so 1.5-inch rings would be very nice. When half of the time I have to take out months ahead. So like I will have to go in here just because I know it's going to get bulky, and I will have to take out like next year. Like I'll take out all of next year and leave it somewhere else because it's just not going to fit in here by the time I add all my odds and ends and, you know, whatever. I think making the planner rings 1.5 inch, I think that would be enough. I think that would be good. And I think also it won't be too much bulkier than it is now. Not that these are bulky, but I think 1.5 inches would definitely help because there's more, you know, space to put stuff and I don't have to thin it out so much, but that's just a thought. I think it would still look nice. So anyway, here is the new charm. So this is the old one. It was honestly just a little bit shorter, not as much going on. And that's the new one. So this is my new planner charm. You guys got to see how I not really made it. I couldn't show how I was making it because the boys were around. And it was just a lot of like digging through and picking and digging through. But go ahead and dig through your old jewelry if you keep it. I like keep it in Ziploc bags. If I lose an earring, if I can't find an earring, like what happened in the case of this, I actually had both pieces. I just didn't know they were in different spots. But that's all right because it's not a substantial earring enough for me now because my hair is a different shape now. So I wouldn't be wearing it as an earring right now anyway. So go through your old stuff, recycle, upcycle your stuff into something pretty like a little charm for your planner. Okay, bye guys.